Hey, welcome back to my channel. Nosy Housefrau here. Today, sticking my nose in on the hot topic of Tila Tequila calling Nikki Tutorials a fat gluttonous sinner. Now, I'll put a link below if you want to see the whole diatribe. It's been on Twitter, it's gone viral everywhere, which is probably as it was intended. But it's kind of funny because she's acting all Christian and literally holier than thou, just spouting out, scripture and all this kind of stuff, saying that Nikki Tutorials is a glutton and a sinner. And I'm like, don't I only know your name because you're famous for being slutty? I think Tila Tequila needs a Bible lesson because I went to St. Mary's and they pounded that stuff into my head from a very early age. And if there's one thing I learned right away, it's that God is a feeder. Oh, yes, he likes them healthy because if he's doing anything, he's pushing carbs. Bread and unleavened bread and breaking bread. And what was that story? Was it the celery and the fishes? No, it was the loaves and the fishes. Okay, Panera bread is in the Bible. And they're pushing the carbs. And what happens when Jesus feeds everyone? The more everybody eats, the more food there is. It's like my grandmother wrote the Bible. Look at him, he's going back for seconds. Did you know you can't get gluten-free Jesus? I think there's finally now, at the behest of many people, one place that will make gluten-free Jesus. But that wafer that everybody gets on Sunday is, you guessed it, wheat. God is pushing those carbs. And let's just look at this. A picture of the Last Supper. You know where that is. They're at Boca de Pepos. So clearly Tila Tequila is cuckoo like a fox, and she will say anything to get attention. And I'm not going to give her that satisfaction, except for putting her name in my title and all that stuff I just said. But enough about her. I have been issued a challenge. Metamorphosis Rocks has challenged me to name 5 reasons people should subscribe to my channel. And at first I felt a little like, why should I explain myself to you? But then I realized it was just a fun challenge and I was taking it far too seriously. So it is a just lighthearted challenge. So here's the 5 reasons. Number 1, it will change your life to subscribe to my channel. I don't think I can state that too strongly. It's life-changing. Because if you didn't, your life would be different. So you should do it. And the second reason you should subscribe to my channel, and this is, keeping it light, no pressure, but I'm dying. I have approximately 40 years left to live. So I really didn't want to mention that here because there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is because it isn't what it isn't. So, subscribe if you don't, want to feel bad about my demise and everything. And the third reason you should subscribe to my channel, if you don't, you'll never be able to say, I used to subscribe to her until she called God a chubby chaser or something like that. And the fourth reason you should subscribe to my channel, no one understands you like I do. And the fifth reason that you should subscribe to my channel is because you make a lonely housefrau very happy with your comments. And I really enjoy our interactions. So I'll be honest, I was a little uncomfortable with the idea of doing the 5 reasons challenge because I was afraid of seeming overly ambitious. And also I think you should let people find their reasons for themselves. People know the reasons they subscribe and the like minds that they like to find, but that's just overthinking it. It was just a lighthearted way for small channels to boost each other up. And coming from someone as lovely as Metamorphosis Rocks, how could I refuse? Bienvenidos, amiga. It was also an excuse for me to be silly. And that is the main thing I get out of YouTube. As self-indulgent as vlogging is, it's a great creative outlet for humor, as subjective as that is as well. So while I don't want to seem like my ambition is a tornado destroying everything in its path, which we've seen, there is one benefit to getting a bigger channel, and that is you can speak to whomever you like and reach out to whomever you like without it seeming like you want something from them. And I just want to gravitate towards personalities that I like without having to concern myself with the stature and the subs and all of those other silly things that don't mean anything. Hang on, my dog wants out. Well, that took longer than I thought, so this is where I'm going to have to end it tonight. I have to go crash and get up early, but I will be back with more vlogging very soon, probably tomorrow night. So thank you so much if you watched this far. I appreciate you, subscribers, old and new. Thank you so much. And as always, I don't speak for everyone, just everyone who wants to be right. So say it, a housefrau.